Welcome to the City of Isanti City Council meeting for Tuesday, October 19th. I'd like to call this meeting to order. If we could all rise for Pledge Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Doing roll call, all council members are present. Is there any public comment at this time?
Yeah. I have a public comment. I wrote a letter to the editor and I just wanted to take time to read it because it has to do with city business. Is that okay? Won't take long. This is a response to Bill Stickle III's opinion piece in the October 14 through 2021 Isanti-Chisago County Star. First of all, Bill Stickle III wrote that he saw council members not wearing masks during the statewide mask mandate. The question for Bill Stickle III is, there was...
I was just thinking we were 6 feet apart right now.
Okay,
but...
very good. There was exemptions to wearing the mask based on medical conditions. I do not remember Mr. Stickle asking the health history of every individual council member. I can't speak for the council, but that is what it would take to pass judgment on whether or not a person had to wear a mask. I do not remember giving Bill Stickle my health history. Second of all, Mayor Johnson and the rest of the Isanti City Council took an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the state of Minnesota. If Mayor Johnson believes the mask mandates are unconstitutional, then I expect him and any other council members to uphold the oath that they have taken and stand against the mask mandates. What do you, Bill Stickle III, base your claim that the mask mandates are not unconstitutional? I cannot speak for Mayor Johnson's stance on the constitutionality of the mask mandates. However, based on my research, there have been those in various government entities that declare the mask mandates unconstitutional. Louisiana Attorney General Jeff Landry declared Louisiana's mask mandate unconstitutional. Boone Circuit Court in Kentucky, Judge Richard Brueggemann declared the Kentucky mask mandate unconstitutional after listening to a week of testimony by medical doctors and others concerning the mask mandate. Daniel Horowitz, newspaper writer for The Blaze, reviewed the research done on the mask mandate here in America. He concluded that not only did the mask mandate not stop the spread, but states with mask mandates had more COVID-19 cases than states that did not have mask mandates. Watching YouTube videos, Anthony Fauci, MD himself, did not come out firmly for masks until he flip-flopped back and forth numerous times. U.S. Senator Rand Paul, trained in epidemiology and virology, same as Anthony Fauci, states, the masks we buy over the counter do not work. They do not prevent disease because a particle the size of a virus go right through the mask. Senator Paul states that it is time to resist the mask mandates and no one should follow the CDC's anti-science mask mandates. Dr. Fauci, according to Senator Paul, Dr. Fauci is not following the science. So I will be putting this in as a letter to the editor. I appreciate last time the paper put in our letter to the editor, and hopefully they'll run it again. Thank you.
Any other public comment at this time? Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda, adding K3 and L6?
Motion to adopt.
Actually, Mayor, we do have a couple other additions, so I'll just list them out. That'll be amended to the agenda. It'd be adding K3, which is amphitheater name, which would be called Bluebird Amphitheater. K4, which would be liquor store beer cave naming of Bozo and Luella Polzine Beer Cave. K5, adding liquor store change order to add ice guards in the amount of $17,693, and then also adding that L6, which would be approving a park naming policy, please.
Motion to approve with correct changes.
I have a motion to approve the agenda, adding K3, 4, and 5, and L6 from Councilman Lundin, and a second from Councilman Collison.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Approval of the city council minutes for October 5th, which was a regular meeting of city council, and August 17th, which was a planning commission meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have an approval from Councilman Lundin and a second by Councilman Burgley. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Announcements. Park and Recreation Culture Board meeting will be Tuesday, October 26th at 6 p.m. A city council meeting will be Tuesday, November 2nd at 7 p.m. with an Economic Development Authority meeting Tuesday, November 2nd as well, immediately following that council meeting. Any council committee reports? None at this time, then we'll move to the business items. K1, resolution declaring costs to be assessed and ordering preparation of proposed assessment on the Main Street reconstruction project. Mr. Cook.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of council. So this is just generally the last step in the assessment process. You know, before the project started, we had that feasibility report, we had the improvement hearing. We've now did the project, constructed it, have the final costs that came in, and now it's time to have the assessment hearing, the final hearing to levy the actual assessment on the properties. So what we found is between a good bid price and running under on some of our quantities, that we're anticipating the actual amount to be assessed to be about 18.5% lower than we had told everyone at the preliminary meetings. So pretty good news. Everything went quite well. That's about $1,000 less per average property. And so this first resolution is to declare that cost of what was incurred on the project and the amount that would get assessed in total, and that is $133,672.49 to be distributed over all the properties by assessable front foot. That would have a 10-year payment plan with a 2% annual interest rate, which may be able to even be reduced if at the time of the hearing we get an even better rate, but it's pretty darn good. So this first resolution is just that, to declare those items and then call to have the final assessment roll made. So if you want to pass that one or to discuss, and then we'll move on to the second one that has to happen after it.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Lundin and a second by Councilman Collison. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. K2 is a resolution for hearing on proposed assessment on the Main Street reconstruction project.
All right, so look at that, we made the assessment roll, and so now we can set the hearing date. We're recommending November 16th at the 7 p.m. council meeting. We will get that into the local paper at least 2 weeks in advance of that, and send a letter to each resident on the project with their individual assessment also over 2 weeks before the meeting per 429 process requirements.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Lundin and a second by Councilman Burgley. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. November 16th it is, 7 p.m. Anything else we have, Ms. Wood, in there? Am I missing anything here?
The name.
Two
K3
resolutions.
K3.
is
I'm kidding.
the-
Resolution approving the amphitheater name. We went with Bluebird Amphitheater.
Yep, so it's just that's the resolution to approve the naming of the amphitheater to Bluebird Amphitheater.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Collison and a second by Councilman Burgley. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Moving to K4,
She's gonna read it.
L6.
which I don't have in front of me. So Ms. Wood, take it away.
Thank you. So K4 would be to approve the naming of the new liquor store Beer Cave as Bozo and Luella Paulzine's Beer Cave.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Lundin and a second by, simultaneously by Collison and Burgley. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. K5, I also don't have in front of me, but go ahead, Ms. Wood.
Thank you. K5 would be for a liquor store change order to add ice guards to the roof of the facility in the amount of $17,693.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Lundin and a second again simultaneously by Collison and Burgley. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Do I have approval of the consent agenda adding L6?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Burgley and a second by Councilman Lundin. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion to adjourn by Councilman Burgley and a second by Councilman Collison. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Therefore, we stand adjourned. 12 minutes. Holy Hannah.